Hi guys, this is just an impromptu rant. We are going to rant.
Yeah.
But this is about the Kevin Hart Oscars LGBTQ
Debacle.
scandal.
Yeah. Scandal.
So you all know that he was nominated to be the Oscars host.
Yeah.
For 2019, I think.
Yeah, 2019 February, I think. Yeah. And we were all so happy. Like, we usually don't watch the Oscars till we get like
boring.
So like months after, but we stay for the fashion show because it's lit.
You go.
No, we stay. But like we watch it. Like we try to watch it on Snapchat, you know. But this year I was like, oh, Kevin's hosting, so I'm going to be watching this year. That was Wednesday, right? And then this morning I woke up and it's just like Kevin is stepping down from the gig. I'm like, what? I was outraged and enraged. Yeah.
First of all, I don't know. This is not an attack to the LGBTQ community in any way, like in terms of what they do. But I just don't understand the fact that we will dig up
someone's
tweets when someone has been elevated to a position. We wait till the person has got maybe the gig of his life or a very huge gig, and then we decide to bring up tweets that the person tweeted years ago.
And wait, hold on. Even if you had that tweet saved from like 10 years, why are you bringing it up now when the person has like achieved so much? Like, it's lame, it's whack.
And my other, I'm not saying what he tweeted was good, but it's, why bring it now? Why bring it up now? Plus, it was 10 years ago. How many of us even make the same mistakes we did 2 years ago? Exactly. People change, people evolve. If he was still saying it, if he said it this year, then probably I would say that,
maybe. Yeah.
But it was 10 years ago, 8 years ago, 9 years ago. And I heard he had addressed it already, even though I've not really seen it.
I don't know how true that is.
I don't know how true that is, but I just hope people will stop doing that. And even my black people do that. You do that to the white people. We wait till they've also got a gig or something, and then we go and bring out their racist tweets that they have tweeted years ago. And me, I hate racism, of course. I'm not saying racism is good. I do not think the white man is better. But you can see that the person doesn't think like that anymore.
Yeah.
The person, that is not the person's lifestyle anymore. Just because the person has tweeted. Sometimes their publicists, when they become popular, their publicists even delete them. But some of your witches and wizards, you will keep it and screenshot and waste. Saying, hey, devil, demon. Hey.
I am touched. I am In the end though, hold up before we end this video, we are not promoting racism, offensive language. We are not supporting anybody. We are just saying what we think.
Yeah, I don't like racism.
Yeah, well, we all hate
but it doesn't mean that if somebody has been racist years ago, just like that, I'll just dismiss the person. You don't know how the person has grown. The people, even look at pastors like this. Some pastors are there. They were thieves, rapists, the worst people. Even Paul in the Bible.
But for real though, whoever went to like dig up the past or brought up the past now, that was lame. #L for loser. Seriously.
#L for loser.
Yeah, for bringing up something that he did 10 years ago. You're a loser. I don't know. Sorry, that's whack. And actually, on the Real Daytime, I'm a big fan of the Real. Shout out to the Real Daytime. Hi. But so I watched the interview something on YouTube, and then according to Lonnie, a lot of people were going to tune in. They were reading some tweets online. A lot of people were going to tune in because Kevin Hart was actually hosting. Because Kevin Hart was going to host the Oscars this year. Me personally, I was going to tune in, but because he's not. Well, bye.
Please. Bye. LGBTQ community. What he said is, yes, offensive to you. And let's also understand that he is a comedian. So whether he meant it as a joke or if he really meant it, I know it was offensive, but if he has apologized for it before, and it's also been 10 years ago.
I mean, 10 years, 8 to 10 years at least.
Why?
That's such a long time to hold on to something. Like, why are you just doing this.
Why
Like,
didn't you do that when he
hated.
maybe so plain?
Yeah, so plain was good.
When he did so many, he has done so many movies.
Yeah.
Why couldn't you bring it then? When he was doing his stand-up, why didn't you throw tomatoes at him and
Exactly.
tell him that he was
Why?
saying these things? But now, that's just what I don't get. Why now?
But then people on Twitter are loving him. Someone was at Karen Civil. She's verified, y'all. She said Kevin says thank you next. I love it. I love it. Wow.
See, look up, find a way
Yo,
to
the
sack your
way.
president and leave Kevin Hart alone. Yo, back, drop mic.